Hey there everyone, welcome to the Gummy Yoshi channel. Thank you for clicking on the video. This is the 9th episode in our Terraria Let's Play. If you haven't seen the first 8, doesn't really matter. If you want to go see them, then there will be a card, but I mean if you don't want to, then still watch the episode. It's fun and entertaining, I think. But today we try a bunch of different stuff from Wall of Flesh to Queen Bee. I said those backwards. Let's jump into the episode. So we're jumping off right into it really quickly. Last episode we beat Skeletron, and that gave us access to this weird dungeon thing, which is super annoying at times, but also super rewarding. Look, first gold chest, we'll come back to that later, but for now, we're going down to the library. Look at that water bolt right on the shelf. Bingo! Now we got a water bolt, pretty cool. We're gonna use on Queen Bee later. But look at that, mechanic. She hasn't really done anything for us still. I don't know why we found her and released her, because she doesn't do anything for us. But now we're fighting a bunch of skeletons in an underground lava pit. I'm joking, it's water, I can't speak. But now these skeletons are all just helplessly sitting there while I blow them up with my exploding arrows that I'm not supposed to have at this point. But hey, look, if you look at the screen, then you can see the wall hacking death skull that's coming right for me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. One of those kills me later. Hey, look guys, look, if you look really closely here, you can see that these skulls are actually coming for me and they're gonna try and kill me. And oh, what's that? What's that? They killed me! Oh, what a surprise, what a surprise. So now that I've gotten my anger out on the stupid wall-hacking skulls, we're come back down here with our golden key, and we got a Ramasa. Yay! That means we can make the best pre-hard mode sword, but guess what? I suck at melee class, and we'll find out more about that later, but for now, we keep exploring the dungeon! Using your inference skills, most of you can probably tell that I owe some money to the skeleton gang, and here, they are jumping me to try and get that money back, and let's just say, it worked out quite well. Hey guys, remember how I told you we were about to get the best pre-hard mode sword in the game? Yep, here it is, the Knight's Edge. Ooh, so fancy. It doesn't even auto-swing, and it does like 2 damage. How is this thing good? Now you're probably saying, come on, Gummy Yoshi, give it a chance, man. And to you I say, just watch this. I'm fighting in the underworld with my bow, and I'm missing all my shots, and that's the sword's fault. I'm telling you, it's making my character, like, way more, so I'm missing that. Yeah, it actually has nothing to do with it. I actually just suck at the game, yeah. So after being brutally murdered right there, I decided to do something a little bit more calming, and went fishing for the angler, and after about 6 minutes of failing at that as well, I finally got him his stupid dirt fish. Now, I want you to pay very close attention here, because I just got the angler hat from him. Now, this hat increases my fishing power, but decreases my defense by like 10, because it's got 1 defense, so it gets rid of the full set bonus and the armor from the helmet. And I just want you to think about what would happen if I put that on for fishing, and then you combine that with my lack of memory. Let's just use some inference skills here to predict the future about what's gonna happen. Now just keep that knowledge in the back of your head, because we're gonna use that later. But for now, we're gonna go over to myself in the desert and do some peaceful building. Now you may be wondering why I'm making a town in the desert, and I kind of was too, but I can't tell you too much, but I'm just gonna say that the merchant may have threatened me. So then we finished up work on the town, got a bunch of people to move in, and we got our desert pylon, which is pretty cool, because now we have 4 of them, and we can teleport everywhere, and the drug lord merchant can't come after, the honest merchant can't get me as easily. So now my plan was to do Queen Bee, but remember the knowledge I told you to remember before? Let's get a frame hold on this really quick. If you look really closely right there, you can actually see I left my molten helmet in the piggy bank. So we are about to do Queen Bee with the angler's hat. This is so exciting. So we're about to summon Queen Bee with the Abomination. I love Terraria puns way too much. But yeah, we're actually about to summon it. We're about to waste all of our potions, because if you look in the right side of the screen, we actually still have the stupid fishing hat on. Although, in all honesty, the fight didn't actually go that bad, considering this is a Master Mode boss, and we had the weirdest armor composition you will ever see. But, as all things do, this came to an abrupt end, with her literally at like 1 HP. But fear not, because I don't give up that easily. I'm gonna go back to the jungle and try... Oh, wait. After reviewing the footage, it seems that actually I did completely give up, and I decided to try and do the Old One's Army. Now, the Old One's Army is like a gambling addiction for me. I know I'll never win, but I always want to keep trying, and even though I keep losing, it's really fun for some reason that I don't know why. So I did this for literally, I'd say, about a good 2 hours. So here is it in a really condensed format that's hopefully somehow entertaining.
Hey, yo.
Oh, I just made a death montage. That's my bad. I just, I died a lot. Like this is like a third of the deaths, but like if I put in all of them, it would take so long. Next, I put my alchemy skills to the test, and I made a potion that instead of killing me, actually let me change gravity whenever I press W. That let me find this floating island thing where I found this lovely horseshoe that for some reason gets rid of all of my fall damage. So now with this lucky horseshoe in my possession, I did the next thing that any person would do, and that is fight the wall of flesh. Yep, I used literally all the potions in my boxes, and I just put them all on and decided to fight this guy. So you'll see the fight here. We didn't win, but we came like actually pretty close. That being said, we're using a melee build on a ranger, so I'm not really the smartest, so I probably should change that. But it didn't actually go that bad. For a first attempt, it wasn't horrible. Oh, sorry. Nope, don't mind me. And then eventually, after all of our fighting and our attempt at killing this guy on our first try with not proper equipment, we got shot by a laser. It was pretty brutal. See, we're about to get to it in 3, 2, and I miscounted it. But we're dead, so that's what happened. But me being the resilient Gummy Yoshi that I am, I decided to not end the episode there, and we're going back for Queen Bee. We're gonna take her out on our second try, and this time, we're gonna bring our platforms, we're gonna bring our campsites, and we're gonna bring a water boat to win this fight. So overall, the fight went pretty smoothly. I don't really feel like I need to show it since it's literally me just shooting arrows at a bee. But this is the end of it. We whacked her with our sword, then we went back to our bow, and we shot her with some party arrows. It was pretty cool. And from the treasure bag, we actually got some decent stuff. We got, as you can see in a second here, our very own bee gun, which allows us to summon bees and destroy the world by taking it over. No, but in all seriousness, this gun is actually going to be really useful for Wall of Flesh because it kind of like locks in on his eye. I was trying to order 66 the Queen Bee here by making all her bees turn against her, but then she actually almost killed me. So it's kind of like Mace Windu. She's Mace Windu here. And then my bow was Anakin, who kind of clutched it up and didn't let us die. And, we're the Emperor. But that's some nerd stuff. This is Terraria, and we beat Queen Bee for the second time and the first time in this episode. We almost beat Wall of Flesh. It was actually really close. This was the 9th episode in the Let's Play series. If you guys want to see more of them, just leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. There will be more coming out in the future, so I do hope you enjoy them. I'm trying out a bunch of different styles. This one was a little bit more slow-paced than my last video, so I don't know. If you have any comments on it, leave them in the comments section in the video. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah.